Welcome back to Ask Me Anything with Andrea Nordling of the Profitable Nutritionist. Question is, can you share what didn't work for you and how did you pivot in the beginning of all of the businesses that you've had? How did you keep going? What did you tell yourself? How did you manage the mental drama? Great question. And what is something you've come across that you didn't know that you would have loved knowing at the beginning stage of your business? Okay, so lots of questions here. Here's what I didn't know that I wish I had known. I learned it quickly and I've had to relearn it over and over and over again, and you will too. Couple things. First of all, nothing has gone wrong when it's all going wrong. Because our expectations are here. The reality a lot of times is here, and that's okay. That's just being a business owner, and especially learning new skills and being in uncharted territory, doing something new. We forget what it's like to be a beginner and to be new at something. The cool thing is, as an entrepreneur and as a business owner, you get to get paid in the beginning. So you get to make money while you figure out what you're going to be when you grow up. It's like you're your own paid intern, and it feels really uncomfortable, and it feels like you're treading water a lot of times, and that's okay. Nothing has gone wrong. So what I would love to tell myself at the beginning of my businesses, various, and like I said, I keep relearning this, is that it's supposed to feel uncomfortable. It's supposed to, but you know what else is uncomfortable? Not having a business, having a 9-to-5 job, feeling unfulfilled in your job, feeling like you're working for free. If you have a nutrition business or a health coaching business already and people are constantly picking your brain and you're not charging them, that's also really uncomfortable. So you get to pick your discomfort. I like to pick the discomfort that's going to make me money. And I hope that you do too. So in the beginning of my business, I wish I had known that of course it's going to feel uncomfortable. And of course things aren't going to work a lot of the time. Nothing has gone wrong. I'm not doing it wrong. I'm just doing it. And that's the way it's going to be. So that's the first thing. Second thing is that you have to do things for way longer than you think you're going to have to. The timeline is never as short, or I shouldn't say never say never. Best case scenarios happen all the time, but the timeline is rarely as short as we think it will be. It's usually just takes longer. We just usually underestimate how long we will have to keep iterating and trying and testing and keep showing up before we get the results that we want. So just don't quit. As long as you don't quit, you're going to get there. I know this to be true. I hope that you know this is true, but I for sure know that me at the beginning of my business journey could have used this advice a little bit, that just because I'm not meeting my goals in the timeline that I initially thought I would, doesn't mean that I never will. And also just extending the timelines is very helpful, because probably it's going to take longer than we thought anyway. And that's okay. You just have to keep doing the things longer. You have to keep showing up longer. You have to keep pounding the pavement a little bit longer than we think we should have to, or that we think we're going to, but it's so worth it. Because getting back to the other point, it's uncomfortable not to. It's uncomfortable to keep doing the things day after day, the boring work, the little things that you don't want to do, that your brain's like, no, let's not do that. Let's not do that thing. It's really, really uncomfortable to keep doing that thing, but it's also equally uncomfortable to never put yourself out there, to never do the thing, to be at a job you don't like, to not make enough money or as much money as you want, to not have time. I work with so many clients that are really busy and successful in other areas of their life, but at the expense of their health and their time. That's really uncomfortable too. So you get to pick your discomfort. I'm going to pick the one that's going to give me the life long-term that I want, with a lot of time freedom and a lot of financial freedom. Hope you do the same.